Coach, what were the biggest takeaways from the first day today?
Just a lot of learning, a lot of getting on the same page, being connected, especially from a defensive standpoint. It's one thing to be in the gym all month, in an open gym setting, but now being in a team environment, understanding rotations, understanding where to be defensively, low man, sinking, B-backs, like those type of things. That's the progression that the coaches really laid out for us today. Moving forward, it's going to be important for us.
Coach is talking about your versatility on the floor. How did you feel individually and in terms of how you were setting up your teammates a lot?
I mean, it was good. Obviously, I'm excited about this year. I think we have a team that's going to play really, really fast. Get up a lot of threes because we have shooters. But it's about, playing under control. And I think that's something that we're going to learn as time goes on, as the preseason goes on. And, it's going to be very interesting, how we gel and expand throughout the next, 3-4 weeks. So.
How would you assess Bilal's first day?
Bilal's first day, this was really one of his first days because he hasn't been playing 5-on-5 with us too often. He was dealing with something, but he made a couple of good moves, and obviously he's gonna be a willing defender out there at this point, and that's where he lays his hard hat right now. So he's got a bright future. He works hard, he listens, and he's very focused and mature to be so young. So.
Now that you and Jordan are here together in the formal context of training camp instead of just playing, more informally pickup, what have you seen from him? What do you like about his game and how you guys mesh?
Well, I mean, it's only been one day of training camp, but I think for him, he's very explosive scorer because he can score in different ways. He can shoot anywhere from the court. He's very fast and get downhill, and it's going to be fun. Obviously, today we played on different teams, but his next progression is just making others better because when he has the ball, people are going to know he wants to shoot and score, and that's okay, and that's a good thing because that means your teammates are going to be more open from a defensive perspective. So he's going to be great. This is his first time in this type of role, and playing off balls for so many years. It's going to take some time, but he's young and he loves the game. He loves to scrap. So.
Kyle, with your expanded role this year, how much are you applying building habits with the young players on this team where it might not be the win today, but kind of building towards something?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about our habits right now. And yeah, you could say it's not about the win today, whatever. That's cool. A lot of people don't really have expectations for us, but in between the lines, everybody's very competitive. And if you're competitive, that means you're putting yourself to win every single night. So, naturally, sometimes you're going to lose, and that's okay. But as long as you're, losing the right way, that kind of makes sense. And sticking being process driven, we're going to give ourselves a chance, and then that's going to give us confidence to, be connected and play on the string on both sides of the floor.
Yesterday you spoke to a lot of people about leadership, but I'm sure that you've already had traits of leadership before that.
Yeah.
What was it like kind of coming out here today knowing that you might not have to wait for somebody to ask you your opinion and you can kind of vocalize what you see on the floor?
I mean, it's definitely good being in the situation I'm in, obviously. Just feeling free, feeling like, my opinion matters, and that's what we all want as players and human beings. We want to feel respected and that matters. So naturally, I'm not going to say much right now. I'm not talking nobody's head off. We're a young team. Everybody wants to feel themselves and get out and go. And first week of training camp. So I think the main thing today and this first part of training camp or preseason is really about just getting familiar with each other. It's a long season, and we could be here all month. It's only 1 month, and we got a long way to go.
How does the team foster a spirit of accountability? Does it come from the coaches? Does it come from the players?
No, it comes from the players, and everybody here is really high character and cares about their craft, and it's all about not wasting somebody's time. At the end of the day, because you never know. You may have teammates that are hold themselves very, very accountable, and they want the best for themselves and their careers. So you you should want to help your teammate out, help them out, and vice versa. So it's always about policing yourself first, because if you don't police yourself, then it's not really going to be a team. So
What was it like?
What's the biggest thing you've learned about leadership over the last few years since you've been here, and like how do you think you can apply that to this season?
I mean, everybody's different. You can talk to everybody the same. Some people do good with criticism. Some people, you need to be soft with. Some people you need to just grab by the shoulders and get the hug. Those type of things. So, but that starts with actually knowing your teammates and being real with them. So, yeah, that's it. I mean, it's not really an overthinking thing. I'm just being myself. And yeah.
What was it like meeting Dave Chappelle this summer and showing him your tattoo?
I actually knew Dave for like the past couple years. He didn't know I had this tattoo, and it's funny because I had got it maybe 5 days prior, and then out of nowhere I got a text like, "Yo, Dave's doing a private showing in LA." And it just popped up with my girlfriend. And I had it already on my leg, and we stayed after, showed him, and it was good. It was fun. It was fun. He was shocked.
How do you gauge offensively when to go full on 100 and then when to facilitate to your teammates?
I mean, that's all about the flow of the game. I think right now it's about like figuring out, positionally and how we're going to run things and how we're going to do things. Today was really just about defense and, getting into shape really. So, that's going to come a time, but, I've been playing in the league for a little bit, so just understanding, myself and reading the flow of the game. If I got it going, I'm gonna keep going. But if not, sometimes you have to get off the ball to want to get a teammate shot, but also open yourself up in the future. So,
With Bilal, can you see the potential defensively? If so, what is it? What is the potential?
Yeah, I think he has a lot of potential. I mean, he's so young. He's long. He's athletic. He's agile. He's smart. He's mature. I don't see why he can't. If he fails, it's on us. So, he's going to reach his potential for sure because he wants it. So.
What do you think about the potential of him, Denny, and you can include yourself in that conversation? It's the switchability on the wing.
Denny's ever healthy. Wait for him on the court. But it will be nice for sure. That's 3 willing defenders that will defend. So that'll be huge.
How tall do you think Bilal is?
Bilal, like 6'7", maybe 6'8".
He's listed
like
6'6", but
he got an afro.
yeah.
I might put him 2 inches.
That's good.
Good.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.